Deli here from Vegas. I've got something I wanted to chat with you with. I don't know if any of you ever listened to Coast AM at night with George Norrie. If you have, then what I've got to say is nothing new. But if you haven't, it might be interesting. It might not be very real to you. There are spiritual experiences one can attain throughout their life. I'm sure some of you have, where you probably popped out of your body. They call it the out-of-body experiences on Coast to Coast, OBEs, or near-death experiences, NDEs, where people popped in car accidents and slowed down time and stuff like that. It's a reality that one can get if they've ever been out of their body. If you've ever been out of the body, you know that you're not the brain. You're the consciousness. Let's just call it you're the spirit. Okay? You don't have a spirit. You are the spirit. Big difference. When you're out of the body, you know that you're the spirit because you're looking down at your body. So how can you have a spirit at that point? If you get the viewpoint there. It has to happen to you to get the truth to life. Man has been lied to. He's been degraded. He's been trapped by the enslavers of man. There's a lot of them that's kept man at the level of man. Truth is, because man is not very aware. Most of us are, we grow up and we see how our mom operates or see how our father operates, and we operate like them, or our school teachers or girlfriends or boyfriends or whatever. It's called a valence. Most of us are in valences. It's not us. Or we're in automatic. We go through life on automatic, or we go through life on circuits, things that we set up to do for us, and we don't have to think about it. And everything's just done on a circuit. Well, you don't have to be there when you do that. If you look at the being, you are where your attention is. You are the spirit. Most of us get trapped in our past. You ever see somebody stuck in their past? Where their past is more real to them than present time is? They don't think above that, out of that time period. They're stuck in that time period. Anything over that time period, they can't absorb. They won't absorb it. They won't duplicate it. They can't think with it. So man gets stuck. He's stuck. We're spirits. We've been around for eons of time, and we have memory of it. One can find out for that. It's very real. It's not science fiction. It's very, very real. And one can know that. And that is where the real solutions and the real answers to life comes from, is from that body of knowledge, that we are spirits. Just one time having an out-of-body experience, and you'll know that you're not a piece of meat. It's not the brain that does the thinking. The brain is about the level of the derelict out there in the street that acts like an animal. That's brain power. We're conscious beings with a much higher level than that. Okay? We've got to wake man up to the fact of who he really is, or he's going to destroy himself. Knowledge is tripling every 7 years. And he's not a piece of meat. I'm sorry. It's not who he is. The scientists don't have it right. They have it mostly right, and they'll probably figure out the truth in time. But right now we have to call it the spiritual aspect of existence. I'm sure they'll figure it out in time. But the part that we're talking about isn't really talked about much. And there is a body of knowledge here that one can know about. There's about 3,000 books and lectures on that particular body of knowledge that one could know about. And by understanding that, you gain a real understanding of what life is really about. You are life. You are the spirit. Without you, your body falls to the ground. Okay? You are life. Know yourself and you will know life. Know yourself and you will know God. Your kid, until he grows up, can't know you. It's impossible. It takes awareness to see awareness. You cannot know God until you become at that level. Understand that. There's a long growth for man. Long growth. In Scientology, I'm a Scientologist. In Scientology, it takes about 3 years. If one fully had the money to just go up the bridge and just do it, he could find out in 3 years. Yeah, that's my particular purpose in life, and that's what I talk about. Anyway, if this type of stuff is interesting to you, I appreciate it if you just spiritual aspect of existence. On the spiritual level, man has the solutions to all his problems. And we don't have to destroy ourselves. Realize every civilization has always destroyed itself. Every civilization has destroyed itself. We can change that if we change the way man thinks. If we don't, just look at our history books and what's going to happen to us. I personally, want to change that. That's my goal in life. That's my purpose in life. That's where my passions lie. Might sound crazy, might sound stupid because it's a whole new way of thinking. If man was there, he wouldn't he wouldn't be thinking what he's thinking. He's not thinking this. He has to become aware of it before it will be real to him. It can be. It's very real. You are a spirit. You are the consciousness. To know you, you'll know life. If you don't know you, you know nothing. Really. To know yourself is to know God. That's the level of knowledge that man can head to if he grows. But he's not in the moment. He's got to get into the moment. He's got to run all that pain and amnesia off his track so that he comes into the moment. Anyway, I could rap forever. Contact me. Get hold of me, will you? I hope this